Hello, and happy, happy Card Challenge Wednesday. Happy March 1st. I got my shamrocks on. Okay, I did love February and I love hearts, and we had a lot of fun in February, but now is a brand new month. And now it's shamrock time and all kinds of things. Spring will be here March 20th, and I'm loving spring. I love flowers. Oh my gosh. I know you guys are all excited about all that. But I have some big news for you that I share in just a moment. We are doing Card Challenge Wednesday, of course. And last week we did a gold challenge. Okay. And I'm going to announce that winner in just a minute. This week, we're going to do a vellum challenge. So I'm going to actually show you some different techniques to use with vellum. And then you could do whatever you want, just as long as your card has vellum on it. Okay. I'm excited about that. Now, to join the challenge. Okay, let's get that banner up. To join the challenge, you need to go to facebook.com/creating with Kristina. Okay, and that is my public Facebook page, where if you're watching on Facebook right now, you're in the right spot. If you're on YouTube, you'll have to go over to Facebook to enter the challenge. But all you do is take a picture of your card and put it in the comments of the post for the challenge, and you can't miss it. It's pinned to the top. Excuse me. And then at the end of the week, I will do a random drawing, and I use a comment picker. So my computer picks my winner for me, and I will announce last week's winner. Well, let's just do it right now. Okay. Let me look at all my comments first. Let's see who's joining us. And we have lots in the house this morning. We had Joyce and Pat and Donna, Marie and Michelle and Kay, Renee, Melissa, Bernadine, Margaret, Chris, Sala, Brenda, Tiffany, they just keep jumping up on here. Oh my gosh. Thank y'all so much for joining us this morning. I love it when everybody's together and y'all say hello to each other. We've got people from all over the world, Australia, the Netherlands, Ireland. I love it. Ireland, it's your month. Okay. Whew. Let's do this. Oh, and also if you have a question, put a question mark or a big Q or something to get my attention. I scroll through periodically through the live. Okay. Looking at my notes. Oh, if this is your first time, welcome. My name's Kristina Reese, and this is Creating with Kristina. I think you figured all that out. Okay. Okay. Big announcement. Have you all been to the shop yet? Whoop, whoop. Oh, I'm so excited. So we have a new section in our shop. Now, it's called online exclusives. Okay. That means you can only shop online for them. They won't ever be in a catalog. Okay. And they'll stay in that section as long as the supplies last. And there's quite a few brand new. There are these rhinoceros stamp. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get that one. I've already got the flower one, and there's just a bazillion things in there. So how you get to it is you go to the shop, okay? And then there's a link in the description of the YouTube channel, or there's a link on my blog, creatingwithkristina.com, okay? And you go to the shop and you click shop, and then you want to see everything. So I think it's view all. It's a little circle, view all. And then you look down the list until you see online exclusive, and you click that, and you will see 4 pages of new items to shop for. I'm so excited. And don't forget, whoops, here we go. I've got a host code for March. And when you spend $50 or more, I send you a thank you gift at the end of the month. So, so fun. All right. We are 4 minutes into our video. Let's get started. Oh, you can already see the dies over there. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Patty sent me a card. Patty Weed. Thank you. And don't you love the kitty on the envelope? I am going to start doing that to all my envelopes. OMG. And then I've never seen this with the cat stamp before. First of all, it's spring. It's not Valentine's. And they are playing with each other. Oh my gosh, like tackling each other. I just think that's so precious. Thank you, Patty. That is a beautiful card. And she was one of our prize winners for the challenge, and she was thanking me for the gift I sent her. So thank you for that. Now, Sandra is a new team member, and Sandra was nervous about joining because of the computer. And I want all of you to know, if you want to join my team, but you're like, oh, I can't do computer things, I will walk you through it. I spent time with Sandra and her daughter, and we signed her up, and then we put in our first demonstrator order together on the phone. It took a little bit, but that's okay, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. Okay. So if you do want to join the team and shop with that 20% discount all the time, give me a call and I will help you do that. But anyway, Sandra sent me a thank you card. Isn't that sweet? And she wrote a little thank you note. So thank you. And thank you, Sandra, for choosing me as your team leader. And it was a pleasure helping you. And I'll keep helping you in the future. Okay, now card making time. We are doing vellum, and there are different techniques. So first of all, when you're working with vellum, you want a thick vellum. There are different thicknesses of vellum. And if you go to a craft supply store, be sure you're getting 40 pound. Okay. If you're going to do stuff with heat embossing or stamping and coloring or embossing, anything, you're going to want the 40 pound. Okay. The thinner ones, the lighter ones, rip, tear, they're just not as good. So 40 pounds. And this is what we sell in our shop, but you can get it at any craft supply store. But you want 40 pounds. Okay. So that was the first thing I needed to tell you. The next thing is, so this is our first technique. All right. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit. All right. Are we here with me? Do I have any questions before I get started? Nope. Not seeing any. Okay. Okay. Good deal. All right. The first type of technique that you can do using vellum is tearing, just like paper. But look, it leaves a beautiful white. Oh, you can't see it. I need black here. This will work. There you go. Oh, you can see it now. You can see that white edge. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. So tearing, and you don't have to just tear one side. You can tear a shape. Okay. So like if you wanted a square or a rectangle, like as your background or something behind something, you just tear it. Okay. And it's pretty easy to tear. And then you could use this like shape on your card. So that is one technique, tearing. The next technique is dry embossing. Isn't that beautiful? This is our, oh, I forgot the name of it. What is it? It's the cane weave. Okay. This is that stuff. So my grandmother's rocking chair had this, the cane weave in the seat and in the back. I love cane weave. I think it's cool. Okay. So you do, and be careful. So this was, cane weave is a 3D embossing folder. It is it really pushes the image into the paper a lot deeper than the regular folders do. So you definitely want 40 pound, because this even started to crack and tear. Yeah, like here's, I don't know if you can even see that. No, you can't. Anyways, it's starting to cut and tear. But yeah, if you use the lightweight, it'll just shred. So you want the heavier when you're using a 3D embossing folder. And for the lighter folders too, it's just definitely if you're using a 3D. Okay, so that's another technique. The third technique is what we are doing today. Okay. Oh, question mark from Katie. Just in case you forgot, you didn't pick a winner from last week. Bless your heart, Katie. Thank you. OMG. I just totally forgot. Okay. Let's do it now. Winner from last week. And I think everybody's here. So we got lots of people in the house. Drum roll, please. And we are congratulating Kathy Rich for the gold. Look at her beautiful gold hearts. It was her husband and her 50th wedding anniversary, and she made this card for her husband. I love it. Congratulations, Kathy. I'm sorry, Kathy. And if you would please, Kathy, if you're listening, please send me an email, creatingwithkristina.com. Let me put that down there on the bottom of the screen. Kristina at Kristina.com, and send me your mailing address. Okay. If you do it through Facebook Messenger, I tend to not find it because I don't know what's up with Facebook Messenger, but it's too hard. I lose things because I have two Facebook Messengers. I have one for my personal page and one for my business page, and blah, 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 too much. So email. All right. Congratulations again, Kathy. And thank you, Katie, for reminding me. Oh my gosh. If I didn't have you guys, I don't know what I'd do. Okay. There we go. Back to today's card. All right. Okay. Back to today's card. We are going to use alcohol ink on our vellum. All right. So alcohol ink. First of all, we need the alcohol ink. There it is. This is called StazOn. All right. This is called Mementos. This is water-based. This is alcohol or solvent-based. This is what you use on vellum. If you use this on vellum, you'll either need to use a heat tool to set it or wait quite a while before it dries because it will smear and smudge very easily. Okay. So if you are impatient with that, use the StazOn. You don't have to worry about it. It dries pretty quickly. Okay. So we're doing that. We're using StazOn. Then we're also going to use some alcohol markers. And I have my pretty Highland Heather and Old Olive. Okay. What else do we need for today's card? We need, oh, and I need to back out so y'all can see. Whoops, sorry. Don't mean to make you seasick. Sorry. We need a stamp. And what stamp are we using? I have not used the stamp yet. I just opened it this morning. Dun, 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 beautiful thistle. How many of you love Scottish? Everything Scotland. I know we're in March and we're celebrating the Irish, but the Scots are also in Ireland, up in Northern Ireland, the Ulster Scots, the Scots Irish, up in Northern Ireland. So we're celebrating both Scots and Irish with the thistle. But it is the symbol of Scotland. And I absolutely adore Scotland. I went there for 2.5 weeks, and my great-grandmother was Scottish. She was a McIntyre. And so we love all things Scottish. And I'm making a Scottish thistles card today. And with that, we need, what else do we need? We need paper. Okay. So here are, and I'm putting up so if you all want the measurements, go ahead and write this down if you want to make this style card. But basically I have a 8.5 by 5.5 folded in half. Okay. That's my base. Then I got, this is from the Settles pack. It's the Highland Heather Settles pack. It's the dots on the back, but it has the plaid on the front. You got to have plaid for the Scots and the Irish. And that's just going to sit on there like that. Now this oval, okay, we have the ovals from Framed Florets. There we go. The Framed Florets ovals. Okay, there's Framed Florets and they're the ovals. So that is where I got that from. So we have that so far. And then our vellum is, what's up? 3.5 by 4 3/4. And that's going to go on like that. Okay. So far, so good. Everybody with me? All right, let me go back to my comments, make sure I haven't had any more questions. Oh, okay, Katie, good question. She says, can you use blends with the StazOn? No, you can't, but we're not going to. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? Good question, Katie, love it. All right, and any other questions? Nope, okay, good. All right, so I'm going to put the card part away. I don't need that right now. I just want my vellum, and I know y'all can't see it all. Well, that's okay. You can kind of see it there. First things first, we need our stamp, and we need our StazOn. One more thing, I almost forgot. Let me get that away. Do you all have this stamp cleaner? Okay, this is called the Stampin' Scrub, and it's got like AstroTurf, I don't know, on both sides. And then up here in the corners, I don't know if you can see that, but there are raindrops in that corner and there's a sun in this corner. So this is the wet side and this is the dry side. And the reason why I have this out instead of this one. Now this one will work if you immediately get it. Okay. I mean, like as soon as you stamp, you clean it. You can get it off, but black StazOn stains your stamps. So this will clean the stamps better. And then you'll need the Stampin' Mist or some kind of stamp cleaner and you just spray that on the wet side, you scrub it and dry it, and you keep the permanent ink off of your stamps. All right, so I'm just going to put that there for the side while I ink up my ink pad. Ink up my... Yes, Gail, that's right. You got it. We're going to stamp on one side with the stays on and color on the other side. You got me. You figured it out. Actually, you know what? I need to do it this way. That's too big of a stamp. Actually, I even had to get out the F block. This stamp was so big. And we're just going to kind of go here, just like that. I hope it's inked up enough. Perfect. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Okay. Oh, now we need to clean this. See how it'll stain that? We don't want that to stain. So let's get this in here. Get this lid on here. Get my spritz here. And yay. And then dry it off. Perfect. Yes. All right, so that's how you keep the stays on. Now, this also, when it gets kind of used for a while, you'll want to run it under the sink, the water, and let it in, because these don't come up. These are attached here, but you just rinse it really well and then just kind of stand it up and let it dry. All right, so that's that. Now, where did my piece go? Oh, here it is. Whew. All right, so we stamped it. You're right. We got to turn it over. Got to turn it over. All right. And you also want the darkest, brightest colors you can get, because they do get softened because of the vellum. So we're going to color our thistle. Does anybody know why the thistle is the symbol of Scotland? It's really kind of cool. And how many of you guys go to Scottish games and Highland games and things like that? I love that stuff. Listening to a good bagpipe band. There we go. All right, let's flip her over and zoom her in so y'all can see. Isn't that fun? All right, so that's the back. That's front. You barely can tell. But anyways, I'm going to keep it on the back. And now the rest of it's just green. I think I'll make this part dark and this light. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Ah, come on, get off of there. Goodness gracious. Da, 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 da. Okay. Yeah, if you accidentally color the front, this marker will cause the black ink to just smear everywhere. All right, so you do not use them together. Don't use stays on and blends together. That's why Katie was asking. And then we'll do the lighter. Yeah, this is going to be very hard to see through it, but hopefully you'll see it enough. If not, we'll go over it with the dark. So this is one of my favorite vellum techniques. I used to call it the stained glass window technique, but now I just call it the vellum technique. I don't know. Just... There we go. All right, let's turn it over and see how it looks. Okay, now, yeah, I like it. It's good. Perfect. So we're done with that part. Put all this away. And now let's put our card together. Are you guys ready? So we have this part. Oops, I almost forgot this. We need to stamp a sentiment. Hold on. Come here. Okay, I almost forgot my sentiment. Now this, I'm going to use mementos. I'm not going to mess with the stays on this. And this is just thinking of you. It's one of the sentiments with the stamp set. And I'm just going to try to get that on there as even as I can. Perfect. Oh, you didn't see. I'm sorry. I'm zoomed in too far. Oh, well. Okay. Zoom back out. Whoops. There we go. No, not that far. Let's go in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. Kay says she had a couple of stops in Scotland on her British Isles cruise. I got a thistle necklace and earrings. Beautiful, Kay. Oh my gosh. Katie says, oh my goodness, can't wait to do this. Love it. Margaret has a question. So you stamp with Stays On the front and you use the blends to color on the back. Exactly. That's exactly right, Margaret. Yes. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Chrissy's mother was born in Scotland and they go to the Highland festivals in Alma. Excellent. Her cleaner is so old, the inside sections pop out for cleaning. Wow. That's good. That's good. And Katie loves this. She says, oh, so fun, so fun. Okay, is that all I got? Oh, another question. Here we go. Tina says, the putty in my Stampin' Up pencil, can't remember the name, isn't sticky and doesn't come out. What do I do? Tina, has it been coming out? Question mark. And then there are replacements. I just bought myself 2 new replacements because my putty, it's called the Pick a Tool, but I think this is what you're talking about. Yeah. My putty it doesn't come up anymore either. It's all the way used up. There's a whole line of it inside here, but as you twist it, it's like a mechanical pencil thing. So I definitely needed new ones. I used mine up. Okay. So I hope I answered your questions for you. But yes, they have replacements. 2 in a pack. Okay. And that's it. All right. Let's get our card back together. Okay. So oh, so fun. So my time in Scotland was a blast. If you all ever think about traveling over there, or if you live over there, what we did, we got what's called a caravan, or that's what they call it. We call it a minivan with a sleeper on top. But that's what it was. It was just a minivan and it had a sleeper section up in the top. Okay. And so we did not, we did book a hotel in Edinburgh. And it was an old bank. It was so cool. But when we were in Edinburgh, we stayed for 3 days. So we got a hotel room. But all the rest of the time, we stayed in our little minivan and we just traveled the whole country, coming and going as we pleased. We went all the way over to the Isle of Skye, to Isle of Iona. I'm looking for my tape. Oh my gosh, I can't talk and stamp at the same time. Sorry, you guys. All right, so this white piece is going to go right in the center. Actually, I think I might have to lift it up because the thistle. No, that's good. Okay. So right in the center. There we go. And now watch this. Bum, ba-da-bum. Isn't that cool? It's so awesome. All right. So we're going to center that. And it's a little bit off, but that's okay because that's where we're putting our sentiment. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Now, the other thing about vellum, remember, your adhesive is going to show unless you use a whole sheet of adhesive, which you could do that. You could use adhesive sheeting. But since we've got coloring on here, I can put it there. And also, I'm going to be sticking this on there so I could put some vellum under there. I think that's probably plenty. You could also use like brads or some other kind of connecting mechanism. There we go. Perfect. And I think that'll stay. Oh yeah, that's plenty. We don't need any more. And then this one goes here up on dimensionals. Of course, I don't have any dimensionals yet. I need some mini dimensionals. This is little. Oh, and by the way, this comes from Stitch Rectangles. Okay. Sticking my thumb. Okay, so the challenge is vellum. Doesn't matter how you use the vellum. You can do it this way, or you can tear it, or you can emboss it. You can punch shapes out. There's just all kinds of ways you can use vellum on a card. So that is our challenge this week, is to make a card that is uniquely yours, okay, and use vellum. I'm excited to see what you guys create. Now, also don't forget our shop has brand new items in it. So go over there and check it out. There we go. Got that on there. And then one last thing no, two last things. We need a ribbon and we need bling. Okay, so I'm just going to do the bunny rabbit ear bow. Go. Good. Yep, that's good. Scissors. Oh, I'm not getting an angle there. Ah. Ugh. Good grief. Don't you hate that when the ribbon like moves as you're cutting the scissors? There we go. Okay. And a glue dot. These are my new glue dots from the brand new. Did y'all see me Monday night? I was putting together the paper pumpkin. These are nice big ones. I like big glue dots. And we'll just put that right there. And voila. Oh, no, I forgot. I got bling too. We have some beautiful Highland Heather pearls. Have y'all seen? These have been in the catalog forever. So I try to use them. Look how many I have left. Oh, trying to use up all my stuff. There we go. Oh, yeah. And this is, so Monday nights, paper pumpkin. I tried to show you guys how to take the tool and push the pearl and see how easy that was. But for some reason, the bling on the paper pumpkin was so sticky, it just wouldn't barely work. All right, where are we going to put these? Let's put, oh gosh, this is hard to decide. I'm just going for it. Don't worry about it. And here's another one. And we'll put one over here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yay for Vellum! You guys are so awesome. Make sure I don't have any other questions. Oh, are the stitched rectangles available? Oh, Michelle, I don't even know. Hold on, let me go check. Stitched rectangles. Inventory status. I wish you all had an inventory. Now, Michelle, you have an inventory status, so maybe that's why you're asking, because you saw it on here. But I wish my customers had it. Okay, I'm not seeing stitched rectangles on here. I'm going all the way to the bottom. Wow, there's a lot of stuff that's out of the stylish shapes are still out. Oh, no, I don't see it on the low inventory or on the discontinued. So yeah, they should be available. Oh, unless they're discontinued. If they're not discontinued, are they? Oh, good Lord. I don't know. I hope they're still there. You guys are the best. I love y'all. All right. I will be back for Fun Fold Friday. I hope you will too. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye-bye.